Sandra sat on her bed, the letter trembling in her hands. Her chest rose and fell quickly, her mind racing. Do not marry him. He is not who you think he is. If you want the truth, meet me. Her heart pounded. She thought of Daniel immediately. Could it be him? Was he trying to win her back with mind games? Or was it someone else? That night, Sandra couldn't sleep. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw Michael's smile, Daniel's eyes, and the black ink of those haunting words. The next morning, she slipped the letter into her purse and decided she had to know the truth. At exactly 5 p.m., Sandra went to the address written faintly on the back of the letter, an old cafe at the edge of town. She walked in nervously, scanning the room. Then, her eyes froze. It wasn't Daniel. It was a woman. The woman was tall, elegant, with a sadness in her eyes. She smiled weakly at Sandra. You don't know me, she said softly, but I know Michael. Sandra's heart skipped. Michael, my fiancé. The woman nodded. Yes. I am his past. Or maybe, I am still his present. Sandra's breath caught in her throat. What are you talking about? The woman pulled out her phone and showed Sandra a series of pictures. Pictures of her and Michael. Laughing. Hugging. And one that broke Sandra completely, Michael kissing her passionately, dated just 2 weeks before camp ended. Sandra's legs felt weak. She grabbed the edge of the table.
He loves me.
No, this is not true. He loves me. He promised me. Tears filled the woman's eyes. Sandra, he promised me too. I didn't want to hurt you. But I couldn't watch you walk into a marriage built on lies, she said. Sandra stood up, her heart shattering. She ran out of the cafe, the pictures burning in her mind. That evening, Michael came to see her. He was smiling, carrying groceries for dinner. My queen, he said, kissing her cheek.
Are you okay?
You look tired, are you okay? Sandra stepped back, her voice trembling. Michael, who is she? Michael froze. Who? Don't play games with me. Sandra screamed, tears pouring down her face.
How could you,
The
Michael?
woman at the cafe.
How could you betray me?
The pictures. How could you, Michael? How could you betray me? Michael's face went pale. He stammered, Sandra, it's not what you think. Yes, I was with her, but it meant nothing. I was lonely while you were in camp. She was a mistake, you are my future. Please, forgive me. Sandra's chest heaved. A mistake.
You kissed her. You to wait for me.
You held
but you
her.
Didn't wait yourself.
You told me to go to camp, to wait for me, but you didn't wait yourself. Michael dropped to his knees, grabbing her hand.
Sandra,
I love you.
Ruin us. Please,
Don't let this ruin us. Please, you are my life. But Sandra pulled away, sobbing. In that moment, her world shattered. In her confusion, Sandra found herself calling Daniel. Her voice broke as she said, I need to see you. Daniel came immediately. When he saw her tears, his face darkened. He hurt you, didn't he? Sandra fell into his arms, crying uncontrollably. I don't know who to trust anymore. Everything feels like a lie. Daniel stroked her hair gently. Sandra, listen to me. I may not be perfect, but my love for you is real. I don't want your family name, I don't want your beauty for show. I want you. Just you. Choose me, Sandra. Let me heal your pain. Sandra pulled back, looking into his eyes. His sincerity was undeniable. His love was raw, unfiltered. But her mind was a battlefield. Daniel, if I choose you, I break him. If I choose him, I break myself. News of Sandra's hesitation soon reached her family. Her mother, excited about the wedding, scolded her. Sandra, Don't let small issues destroy
Michael
your future.
is a good man.
Michael is a good man. Every man makes mistakes. Do you want to bring shame to this family? Her father was quieter but firm. Marriage is not about perfection, Sandra. It's about endurance. Forgive him and move forward. Sandra cried in her room, feeling trapped between family expectations and her bleeding heart. Michael grew desperate. He started sending flowers daily, writing letters, begging for forgiveness. One evening, he stood outside her house in the rain, shouting, "Sandra, I will never stop loving you. Please, don't leave me." Neighbors watched, some pitying, others shaking their heads. Sandra looked through the window, tears in her eyes. But her heart no longer leapt for him. Meanwhile, Daniel was relentless but gentle. He didn't beg, he simply stayed. When Sandra was silent, he was her silence. When she cried, he was her shoulder. When she laughed, he was her joy. One night, he held her hand and said, "Sandra, I know choosing me will not be easy. But love is not easy. If you walk away from him, you may lose family approval. But if you walk away from me, you may lose yourself. Think carefully. But whatever you choose, I will never regret loving you." Sandra's heart swelled with emotions she couldn't contain. She kissed him softly at first, then desperately, like a dam breaking. In that kiss, she knew the truth she had been running from: she loved Daniel. The night before her wedding with Michael, Sandra sat alone in her room. Her gown hung on the wardrobe, her mother humming happily outside. But Sandra's hands were shaking. She knew she couldn't go through with it. Suddenly, her phone buzzed. It was Daniel. One text: "If you want freedom, meet me at midnight. I'll be waiting." Sandra's heart pounded. Midnight came. She sneaked out of her house, barefoot, dress trailing behind her. And there he was, Daniel, standing by his car, his eyes filled with hope. "Are you sure?" he asked softly.
Are you sure?
Sandra nodded through her tears. "I can't marry him. I love you." They held each other, trembling, knowing the storm they were walking into. By morning, chaos erupted. Michael's family was outraged. Sandra's parents were humiliated. Neighbors gossiped, tongues wagged. Sandra became the talk of the town. The copper who left her fiancé for the governor's son. But for Sandra, none of it mattered. She had chosen love, even if it came wrapped in scandal. Michael was broken, his heart shattered beyond repair. He disappeared for months, and rumors spread that he left the city. Sandra, now by Daniel's side, faced both joy and judgment. Some called her a betrayer, others envied her. But in Daniel's arms, she found peace. And as the sun set one evening, Daniel kissed her forehead and whispered, "My copper, my Sandra, you chose me. And I will spend the rest of my life proving that you made the right choice." Sandra smiled through her tears, knowing that love had led her down a painful, messy, but honest path. Because in the end, the heart does not follow rules, promises, or plans. It follows truth. And Sandra's
Goodbye,
truth was
everyone.
Daniel.
See you next time.
Subscribe, like, follow, comment and share for more African Tales stories.